Hour to the mall. They know,
Where are we headed?
like, why are you making my day worse than it already is? Already gotta come through too much to survive. So, bro, Austin keeps doing makes sense, but really doesn't make out in the car wreck. Okay, how long before you how far away are you?
Says you're in a training
30
session,
minutes
but I
away.
don't.
Find a way to almost your time to clock in. Walk in the middle of freaking nowhere. We don't have Ubers. How many times I gotta tell you I can't work with you? Better find some way to get here. Right.
Great. Something.
And these be the same people that do outlandish stuff just because they can. Hey, can you put double together? I gotta go to my auntie. Okay, so I got you down for a double.
So
Which
three
makes weird.
items.
You're not gonna not now, dude.
So when stop.
For your fire. I'm kidding. I know, though. Back in 2018, in my very first job,
Well,
about
I
a
mean,
year
for
in,
me, I
one day,
use them.
I'm not gonna use cars. Oh, dribble with a pain. Everybody's butt. Overly aggressive 24/7. If you match their energy, threatening to fire you, roasted folks in the back and got super offended when you roasted back. If you were too much for her, get what? Fired. Never let us rest. Did fired. Talked to everybody like we were freaking five. Match their energy. Get what? Fired. But I mostly let it. Not only because I didn't have a backbone to stand up for myself, lazy to find
It
a
keeps saying
job
the previous session
fired.
was not.
But
So do I exit?
Lee, wagons, dragons. That booty alone to take down her arm.
So
So was her forehead just when she took off that
I'm
hat.
gonna go farm for some stuff right now. Sit down.
Shorty had the Mega Mind DLC, the Jimmy Bond Tactical chick. Like, she ain't even got a forehead. Got a 5 head. Bruh, you know you got a big forehead when you put all 5 fingers on it. Still have, I'm talking about anybody using most her forehead. But like I said before, it got too much for her then, you know. But here's the thing. Bad for her because she always started it first. Boy, always got that. I remember this one time we was like pros, right? I'm like clean it, walk by and look at me with my hair. It's already my hairline. Boy, I don't know who cut your hair, but they need to be arrested. Whoever cut your hair got the IQ of an avocado. Bro, I'm talking about she was going square, triangle,
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
oh my hairline,
I
bro.
am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our
Because I
flight
let her ramble
capabilities.
on. But
What
she
the
ain't
freak?
understand. I was going to clip on that ass. Well, I stopped her. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What do you
See
mean
where your head
unreliable?
but it ain't the right direction. For your barbecue. How you look like Elizabeth Yoko? Oh, my bad. Y'all must be twins. I mean, I can't tell. Both y'all heads built like kneecaps. And you ain't fooling nobody. I know you got a second job. Right. Supposed to be the one hosting football games in that dome. So tell me, who's going to win tonight? The Jets or the Panthers? Crimson Chin ain't got nothing on you. You the Crimson Head. Oh, no, I will never go wrong. They can just rip Marcus Payne out on your forehead. I was going ballistic for you. The 30 hot. It's like, next thing I know,
yeah, let me try. Let me try to
since
invite
Devontae wants to be a clown, invite y'all to the circus. Nobody going home.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
That's right.
Black community needs to be addressed. I'm tired of black people pretending like they are the ones that didn't start slavery.
I really wanted to be like, that's my fault. I was taking slavery, but I ain't said nothing about
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and
captain of your own ship. I see you're putting
So I
the
just tell myself,
unreliable to
it's
good
took
use.
me all the
Shame
way
about your
back.
former
Bro,
captain.
she was
Horrible
so
way to
butthurt.
die.
She made all of us stay
How are you
2.5
feeling, by the way?
extra
I
hours
lost track
after
of you in
the
that
COVID
cave back there.
to prove what
Experiencing any
thought.
unnatural
Dude, we
drippage?
cleaned up
Perfectly
everything that we
normal side
already
effect of
over
thawing, I assure
times
you.
before. Bruh, that place looked like the future Chrome Krusty Krab. Still told us to clean it up.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across
I'm
the
talking about
colony.
everybody was
Food
pissed at me.
shortages,
I don't
lack
blame
of
you because hell,
supplies, and
I wanted to
basic
go home.
necessities.
Almost had me about to
We're
quit. Or
dying.
just really
The
protest
chairman, the
my work.
minister, and
Really?
all their lackeys on the
Now that I
board
think
are
about
to
it,
blame.
they're really changing
The Hope has
things.
some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
I can tell she was
Gladys
really
Kilkelly,
happy about
lovely
getting
woman,
back in the
runs a
board.
cozy
And
little
she
black marketing outfit
out.
on the Groundbreaker.
Like
She
Sarah,
can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
don't get in your feelings when you want smoke. Smoke is what you get. Happened when I was 16 years old, back in
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Got my first car.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a
40-year-old
disguise
got my
apparatus
first
of my own
job.
design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its
My
time.
best friend's dad. Watch this.
I call it the holographic
Out of my
shroud.
principal.
I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you.
However,
You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. Everything.
Excellent.
Like slide.
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Every chance they got, they tried to hold me. Or no, yeah. I'm just trying to drink some chocolate milk and go back to class. Oh, have me going character development, especially in the locker room. You know what? It was I gave him hell back. Quiet, little did they know, I was one of the trash talkers. I was one of the top 5 strongest people up in there. That's to my advantage. Every time I was provoked, I was counter provoked. Tom Carter. No sense to me. Because don't open the door if you're afraid of come out. Like I know what brings us back. Alright, Joe. My gosh, bro. I got you. Remember? Fire drill. I need to go outside. Chill out, chill out. Alarms start going off. We all get down to the soccer field, right? And it was like this. It separated, like whatever side of the school out of side you were going. I get to the fence, right? Big kill it. Out of nobody. I know from a crowd of trying to or no damn. At that point, look back on it. Or they probably felt like I was just argument. They for everybody. They just got to whacking off at the house. I'm talking about fast. Beat your ass like that. Who got that? Wow, I'm just they're like, so this is where my village. Majority of the team already had beat. Like I ain't like none of them niggas. OP from anybody. Because it was impossible. The outcast. I only had a select few there that I enjoy talking to. No new friends. Stay down, stay on. So I rebuttal back with I'm like, man, shut your ass up, nigga. Ass up. Say, shut the fuck before I knock your ass. So they looked at me like, oh, Harry. I'm not supposed to talk my back like, look me. What the fuck y'all want me to do? Then the dude, it'll start asking. He was like, what do you think you're talking to? Realize we don't. The only thing saving you right now is this fix. Number one, came from me. Number two, y'all really think I can?
I've adjusted the spice containers to optimize the flow.
I ain't hang out here. I ain't have nothing to lose. I don't fight. I Like, hell. Like, before that day, I let a lot of things slide. Like, it's parking way. And I thought to myself, but I said afterwards, I think the someone up my family. Bro, I'll probably never come say that to work. Probably.
They call themselves California, not for funded by downtown LA criminal investigation from $4 billion largest attorneys make taxpayers of the bill like that and California. I'm thinking of the stress. My dark spots are thinking forever. Showering with tone correcting body wash. Paired with the lotion. Uneven tones from this Olay dark spot correcting body wash and lotion.
Flashback, my head starting to hurt. It was like, you know what? We're gonna jump after school. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it during school. Nobody's gonna do it. I knew exactly what he was talking about. He was talking about third period
Welcome
football
back,
workout.
Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Down to happen. Now you think I would be nervous? No. Quite the opposite. I was ready to die on that. Take a couple bodies with me. I really thought I was on. I was ready to fight them. What? I told them. Subconsciously, I knew that was impossible. I knew I couldn't take on every single person that was going to try to jump me that day. Like I said, I throw it all away. The point was, you're tired of being tired, bro. Tired of being. Get off my dick. I knew they were dead serious. That's why I wanted to 20 kills. I'm not playing fair. I'm playing earth. If I'm going 6 feet under, I'm going to take somebody with me. I don't care if I had to pick up a dumbbell, down weight. I'm not fighting with you. I was like, Meliodas,
hey, Captain. I heard the Groundbreakers got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
I'll be in there. Blades of Exile if I had the chance. And on my boy Kratos. Fast forward to third period.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Everybody had to go halfway forward that. I'm gonna try my best to map it out for y'all. Halfway when everything changed.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Wide open. My teammates poking their head out. They wasn't even saying nothing. They was just staring at me. Sitting there like myself like, so this is where my villain origin. I see Cam walk up, staring at me, waiting on me too. Like, it's really about to go down. Not lying when they somebody was just saving because that nigga come Patterson on the other side of the building. But I thought they was. I get to walking up. I'm like, bro, first person to be wrong. Bro, I was already asking these guys. Finally, touched me when I walked inside. But they were back. When I got inside, it was like one side on the left, lead facility that you do all the equipment and training, and turf was there, and the other side leads locker room. Third period. So left and facility, turf and equipment. We're gonna work out right after this. Right now, I'm gonna get a pre-workout. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the facility, right? Arms still up. I'm about 50 steps in. And I know while I'm walking, I hear about 30, 40 footsteps behind me. I'm like, oh, from my villain origin story, Pete, turn around, bro, and trying to get my bag off the back, bro. Here, like damn, really hit the ground with my bag on. I somehow get my bag off.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Grabbing each other and slamming each other.
Identification, please.
I'm like, bro, mind you, this nigga, I was 5'6". I am still 5'6". I was just a bit stronger than him.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts. Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
He sends me to class. I'm still pissed off. Whole time in my head, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here. If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Aaron walks up to me. This is a person that don't talk to a lot. Number two,
you take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Offense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Pick the wrong one, my boy. Let me make this for you. How to choose my balance.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from London.
I am not going to no nigga in front of everybody. That's not how I work. You know who still talked about these homies afterwards? You know who think about it?
Purple-berry punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here. Rizzo's knock you out. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar.
My second 100K flag on the way. Hey, rest up. Rest up.
Go back to Byzantium.
Have you seen this man?
I used to have this friend get crazy for after. I'm not gonna use your name. I'm gonna call him. No matter how serious it was, bro, used to put me through the worst situation for his own thing. Always the big AR. Hold the man. Go to the nearest and dump the clip with my foot. Like I don't know what he did, but it couldn't have been a civilized team. That boy was raised by either Joker and Majin Buu older. He was one semester in sophomore year
Junlei
of college.
Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Yeah, listen, because you have a lot of female twins. I did. So I was wondering if any one of them were looking for men. Yeah.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardics, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Terrorizing, stroking his testicles about it later. Pause. I agreed to the favor and hit up one of my homegirls. We're not gonna call her by her real name. So I asked the guy's name.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here.
Like from Pokemon?
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
You know, Toto. Ain't time for jokes to knock down. What a time for parents.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different. So welcome aboard.
Like this. She like, oh, I had to grind like that to shine like this. So I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, nice. They already was on. And in the NBA finals, because it's like he couldn't my most confident. Now at that point, I thought everything changed. 20 minutes into their conversation, I look at bro, he starts twitching. I'm like, boy, what the hell is that? Off a perk or possessed by a demon? Like, I'm so glad she didn't stop because it went from what to what?
What can I do for you, Captain?
To myself so they can get the conversation. Next thing I know,
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement
like,
parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
This boy got a civic army. I'm gonna need a restraining order so he can stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 billion of miles.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Board is when things move to proceed. When after she said a joke, laugh, finished off the joke.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Knew there was a catch too. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't work out then. And he started twitching.
Reasonable, huh?
Bring him outside.
That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I know you're dumb inside talking about.
Good.
That didn't sound normal.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Did not take protection. Come to find out, he's very unstable.
Sorry about the heat.
Bro,
here, drink up. No excuse for dehydration on my watch.
He run outside. I'm like, ah! My shit hurt. When I heard that, my heart dropped to my ass. It dropped out of my ass. Oh, I thought bro had the blicky on him. I go check outside. He hit my car with a sharp object. Number one, what a dude. Number two, why he hit my car? He made me blind with such movement in his knee. Hey, like, that's right, Keith. I'm at your car. Why you do me like that? You could have been something. Reviving. I can't ever will. Bro pops all. I mean, breathe. One of my tires. I'm like, oh. This is why. Like, mellow shit. Can't see. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, baby, oh. But he put you on the diet. He like, what I do? I'm like, like it was a joke. He's like,
hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Why you're mad?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
You know what I told my barber I wanted before I got here? What did he want? The fade.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
All right, y'all. Oh, ain't doing. Oh.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
I decided to not re-upload.
Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
As I was
it's nothing personal.
Growing up, I was the type of person that was rebellious. If the situation was rebellious, no hesitation. Boom. Reload. There have been many times in my back that I had still violate. He did not say about turning into like Brian. Do we did? always for a reason. For example, Devontae, go to the dish. I'm thinking this. Oh, there's literally one dish. Oh no! Devontae, go fight that lion. Talking about me? Yes. Want me to go fight? Eat the lip. Just don't do that. Like I said, always for a reason. I remember this one day, in my senior year of high school, something happened in math class, broke that threshold. I decided to go to school that day with pen, a little pocket. I don't know if y'all know about
like
pens.
worms
Little pockets
shrooms.
have stuff fall out.
My backside's still sore.
I'm walking around with a little pocket. Okay, no, bring it here. No. So first it's so quick. Oh wow. They're falling out. Everything. The only thing that didn't fall out was the rubber. Big booty white lady. She had that thing in every class. Every time she around, saw all of her ass. The problem I had with her is she's so fucking annoying. Maybe listen. Realize if I were something like coaching, I ain't talking always showing us her kids and stuff like we care. The other one had a test that day. Told everybody take it up. Now the smart thing, waiting. My phone silent. I decided to take the risk of leaving my phone in my pants. I didn't plan on moving a lot anyway. Trying to cheat, not because my whole class was doing it. I did it on my own accord. I wasn't ready for that. No. You write notes down on your right notes. You're blocking your phone with your that nature a little bit. So we start the test. As suspected, I was struggling on my pocket about taking it. So I was like, all right, okay, I'll pick up the put the keys out the ignition. So let me push the phone as possible out of the pocket. I can, so it won't fall out. That didn't last long because one of my peers right next to me turned to me like, hey, you know what I'm saying? What are those? I'll at it. My first thing was to turn slightly in his direction. That over. I turn slightly to his direction, the phone falls out. I'm like, as soon as the phone fell on the floor, I turned my head on her face. I'm like,
No time? Wrong. Good luck. Better by
I look back up, already at my desk. I'm like, how the head of my soul was like, don't hide it. Give it to me. Did you pay for this? I ain't gonna use this phone till you send me a check. Did she pay for this phone? That's what I thought. Now, before I lose my I'm gonna ask you kindly to build a bridge, walk the other direction. I didn't say all. Get that all in my mind. However, it say no to her. She just assumed I was gonna cooperate. No, baby. The grade. Oh, I had two options: to give her the phone, have my parents up after school, or keep the phone, go to ISS, have my parents told about the situation. So basically, this whole ultimatum double-edged sword. I'm gonna get cut. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the second option. One, I'm home from work
Rizzo's
right after school. Didn't want my mom and dad to take off work and drag their behind down to the school over something that could have been avoided. Like I said, it was a double-edged. To the office, my mom chewed me out because I had to listen to authority when I did.
There are people
Got in
unloading
trouble
a ship.
regardless. Thanks.
Probably another sublight contract.
Honest, personally, I ain't even a cutting guy. I'm more of a gathering type of person. So that I go out and couple girls. Oh, who didn't know? Problem. I just personally go for it. I'm freaking boring. You're the rapper all the time. I'll be big fucking buttons thinking I would have the time of my life. I'll wait till
Hey
my
there,
first
you
club.
mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Type of club. Old sir. If there ain't no dancing from the time I walk in, go ahead and find me posted up in the corner so my little margarita.
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Those parties, way late. So I stopped going for a while. Until last year, trip to Atlanta, Olive Podcast. Now, this club experience was slightly different. So let me tell y'all how. Okay, so that week, I took my older brother and my two homeboys in various on the trip. One of my brother and Aries exposure. Ours is I didn't need exposure because duh. I'm already tired after my plan is just only for them. So me, my brother, and Aries, I'm hollering behind you. Holla already person to the trip. He ain't know the other. But we chopping it up. It's my second time in Atlanta. Or a place like that before, which is what we were gonna do after the podcast. So then tied around the podcast that was done, which was great. All of those is way town and about to see. So why not? Place brought up some what's the strip club? For this day, I like I only been to the normal clubs, block parties, house parties. But always
bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I knew how much. So I get off FaceTime with Holly.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Three of us. Holland drives us to the strip club. I don't remember the name, but Holland's 9 times out.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Walk in, right? First thing I see. Never seen a regular club in my life. Lucky. What? I'm talking about nothing covered up. No drawers to cover spectacular. No bra to cover up the installation mountain. I mean, nothing. 9% of them were like for 6. Bro, I am 5'5", but I ain't here because I like my women all orthotics. All this tall and sexy walking around. Love it. I told y'all many times in the past for all my OG supporters. I don't climb trees. Chop them down. You feel me? I made a fool of myself by adapting to the environment without that. All people encounter money, higher stack of bread, throwing checks cash day. What I thought, well, my decided to exactly what they did. My brother did. So we go to the counter. Alice, give my brother the other 100. Turn around and I kid you not, who fucking was in front of us, ready to. Yeah, I knew there was only red, but bring at the time because my little buddy down there was happy. Happiness was my only concern. I was a little nervous, but I ended up going. Sexy Tony bodies are alive.
I know she's in there, Mpuru.
Had an Amazon on his. That's a on the Blue Day. That's a out of nowhere comes my brother's.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm on cloud nine. Little buddy downstairs jumping out the gym. I'm still under the impression that I'm initiating proper.
Terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Lovers, my brother and I, when primal was probably why people. I'm at the counter.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours.
Y'all did it wrong. Like,
well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains that he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
The struggle got way more money, less work.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Awesome. Sugar was like a 9.5. She not for her.
That's well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Get ready for the first one.
This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Both Italians fine while conversing with me same time. Both parts of me work for every dollar. Her thug is nothing kind of lost in the sauce with when I ran out of money. And only another $5 million home with that Cadillac. I ain't even know it felt like candy store. The sugar really left me. I never thought.
Be careful with those.
Time of my life, I'll close. However, like the.
Hey, you got a second?
Never wasted. Such a way. Oh my. When I got out, I'm talking about I've experienced high school.
Resident Evil 9, you're bugging. How do you find my shit? How? How do you find that shit? I don't know. When I have time and money to get it, I don't know.
The crew's quarters fill up. We could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Like story, rubbing her face with her dad. Following cuts. Because you always talk about her. Body left. Brett Rock and the all overreacting. A second of every minute. Went over these notes 9 times. Some people learn like y'all the slow class. I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. never could get. Also, she overacted. I mean, look at you a bunch of.
Have you seen this man?
Home training went out back to class. Gym class. Like, no, let me catch one of my friends.
XM411s? And an old Yakita 37?
I'm about to act up.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
So that day, I was walking down the grade hall. Summer's class. Heard how to
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Who breaking it up? Not me. Let them hoes fight. Go to lunch. I'll talk about it.
Well, don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you. Those repairs won't make themselves.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Now we put her leg. Been there for like 20 minutes. Back and forth.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well,
Remedial 9?
some things.
I don't know, bro. I don't know when I played that.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Wait. No, wait. No, fair. At another timeline.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Get a turbo tank.
This Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon.
Those
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Oh. Alright, y'all. So, 2 years ago, I used to talk to this girl that I a relationship.
What?
After getting to know her for
maybe?
I can use her real name to call her Erica.
It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Out that last point, because even though I thought she was crafted for me, only thing that she started.
I just met her. How could I be?
That was a deal breaker.
All I know is
I feel like everybody should have
I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
The relationship with God, but was struggling. But you know, it's the effort that counts. Was a gangster girl that was really freaking good at sci-fi. She was pro level, bro. Whenever we played Blaze, we would beat my ass black dude. He beat that Street Fighter so badly. Oh my doctor, how the hell did he work? He had a sense of humor. This case of joke. Critical was fitting it. Worked out 4 days a week. Flaws, breaks them, and was trauma. But strictly, she had a little tooth. Face. So I let it sit. I'm from, we call little dogs. I can keep going all day about all the boxes that dog. Because as if I found my dream girl at the time. Oh, wow.
Unexpected.
That's the first thing I did. I don't care. Now, Erica was open and honest about everything, but little did I know that was party to our fallout. Literally, the day before I was supposed to be my girl, like, hey, Oliver's house, to Oliver's house so I could get high. Trying some. I'm like, yeah, like, say that. Mind you, I've known Oliver since I was in elementary school. Bro, in his high 25, 8 out late stuff that most people call white people. Adopted mom and biological brother. I'm black. Dog. Erica, like, don't worry. My back is side. I'm like, they bought a dog that they forced it? Watch Mike Tyson on the weekend. Erica, like, man, we decide, and then his mama offers as that's sitting there on the fridge on the banana face. Grandma. No, ma'am. Why you act? Hello. Back. No, I love that, but I hate it. But always set up long ass, unnecessary ass nigga. Like, grandma, you too old to be long ass trophy. In a fight, done. Backyard with where every time we came over, that was the Mary. They all smoked the Mary Jane. First, so Oliver brings us inside. I see Brother Bam Bam. They in the back table room. Like, oh, okay.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
I'm like, last week, experimenting different things to get high instead of gas. I haven't been.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you can find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
The same type of timing. Wanted to see if I ain't have no problem with her hitting the. But if Shorty kept this up, I knew exactly what road headed down. Like, what's next?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from Chief Engineer to Captain.
You must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Oh, yes, hi. Oliver, Bam Bam, I know I can't convince y'all to stop.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Regardless of the long-term consequences. I guess this so maybe with the most direct response.
You've got my attention.
Okay. Bye. Yo, shorty, after she said that, was my direction. Oh,
Hey, you
pressing down the crystals, not saying
We interrupt your regularly
words.
scheduled advertisement.
Wanna stop? Hey, I ain't want to show her no sign. So, sucked up my emotions. I felt at the moment, walked out. Bam, bam, Oliver, they sat there like, not their problem, nor their concern. Like, she grown, she won. But I personally don't want my girl doing like this. I know the long-term effect it'll have on. I've had that turn pictures. I know how it's going. It ain't no different than not wanting your brother to get released to death or jail. Deal breaker for me. You know what's crazy? Funny enough.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now.
No, I got
Lots of
my
good people
policeman
can
ready in
rest
my
easy because
headphones.
of you. Sure thing, Captain. I'll be waiting back at the Unreliable if you need me.
Like, I'm sorry, so don't leave that easy. I didn't even care about her being cold-blooded at that point. I just cared about her well-being. So I reply like, 5-4-5. She like, I don't know. Take care. So we parted ways, Captain. Why I don't rush into relationships. I want to get to know at least phases like first. Every time I went to Oliver's house after and there, awkward.
Are you listening to me? You can't keep me out of there.
Still pushing it.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
So bad to the point where I
can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain?
Constant answers.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Currently, I'm trying to overcome almost out of my friendships, out of my mental,
did he now?
spiritual health, and most
Mouth
importantly,
on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed.
I tried to fix
he must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape.
I get
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Something wrong. Like, I'll hesitate and I'll think about that something all day.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
If I don't get a solution,
last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Wow, full of life. I'm ready. I'm thinking I'm gonna put a regular show and order 1 or 2. Let me get a 4 mango smoothie. That smile dropped it like it's hot. Her entire aura, from I'm ready, I'm ready, not ready, I'm not ready. Dip to the back and go. 3 minutes later, walk out with him still looking like she wanted to shoot herself in the foot. I would like that. Have me thinking like, what
wish
you
we had
for?
bigger weapons, but no. Be careful
job.
about blowing
Guess you ain't
holes in the
ready to make that money. If I get to the car, myself that.
Carry on.
Thanks. I ain't fast, but I usually somewhere around 7 years. Oh, she's.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
I drink.
You can pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my face eaten off.
Man. Feeling all too well. It keeps you awake at night.
A new face.
Struggling.
What's your pleasure, stranger?
Second guess yourself in it. Problem instead of looking for a solution.
Nothing you need and everything you want.
Everything under the sun. Now hear me out. I'm professional, but I change so I can own advice based on what I do. Become my own. I do. Try it out. Work because things don't happen overnight. I do. Well, to try to overcome. Number one, I think about the here and forget about the past. Can't touch. Focus. Present. The moment. Stop. Just to yourself. Thinking. I was thinking. Try to be aware of your thoughts. Not let your thoughts consume. Go here. Monitor them. And what they are while you're feeling. I do this a lot. Number two, stop worrying about what I can't control and focus on what I can. So, for instance, you got a test in an hour and haven't studied. First, no, don't sit there and think possible.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Short studying right out. Number 3, manifestation. Constantly tell yourself,
of course,
oh,
most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Power of emotions. Emotions don't have power, unless you're a psychopath. I believe that what we say to ourselves is what we believe we are. If I constantly tell myself, oh, I don't overthink, I don't let my past dictate my future, or the thinker, it's the executive effort, positive reality in that. Practice. A lot of times, things are magic. Here, what's it? We're afraid for having things we can make. Think of us 6 years, all the way. Some of the while we over my opinion, top of my. So to combat this, thing I try to do is to show up in the act contingency. Basically, constant acts of courage. Listen to me. Based off of it. Where you put 100%. Or get comfortable with comfortable. For example, I can't make a decision quickly beforehand. Step back, ask myself, what's that? And I figured out what's the worst that can happen. Personally, I try to take things.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
I also pray a lot to the big homie upstairs. It really helps a lot. My relationship with the father is different from the person finally 4-7. I know this ain't cool story time, Devontae. I got a playlist that's probably out, but I really wanted to touch on this topic like this out there may not have guidance. So I really hope it's somebody out there watching. I want to thank y'all and the big homie upstairs for 100K subscribers on YouTube. Sometimes creating content on YouTube since 2011, getting low into really like me. Stop until I reach it. I always doubted me. Thought I couldn't achieve it. Goals. I guess not.
You been flying the outer systems route lately?
Spectra Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Top of line on visible protection. Personal. Or more.
Have you seen this man? Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Turns out they're not. We never can find special offers.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're purified to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen? Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Wait a minute. That TikTok open, how long have I been scrolling? Americanized Chinese food.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
damn focus. Out loud. It's only 9 a.m. I don't gotta go to sleep. Oh, I got time. But video, straight back to work. I procrastinate. Like, I worse than my overthinking problem. I feel like there's a lot of bad reasons. Anybody else got this problem too? Oh, and what? You too? Hey, you know what though? God, the boy Sensei Dev got me. Man, trust me, man. Get out there, penny cash, so I can tell you this advice to help you and me. Gonna get reason number one. I'll do it. That means you're not doing something here and now, not oh, avoid that sin. Oh, trust me. What I do to combat this, if I struggle with it myself, practice mindfulness. About living now. And I know y'all got something that maybe it's distraction. Big booty holes in the ground. Check out that player build. You know what I'm saying? It's that season. Oh my ghost. Man. Up the size 12 in Smash Bros. Even though I gotta get something done, that's due tomorrow. Like that. Whatever the case. I understand. But at the end of the day, as long as you're trying to combat this problem, bro, that's all I care about. Does all that make sense? Let me know in the comment section. Reason number two, I doubt myself. A little bit too much sometimes, bro. Whenever I work on a project, I set myself such a high expectation. I know the limit. I have no. Sometimes I be stuck with certain video outlines for days, stressed out, overthinking everything possible. I should. What if I just, man, this ain't good enough. Bro, it is okay. Just don't let it be the reason that you procrastinate. That's bad. I try to combat this personally by practicing building confidence where I work on 100 effort, focusing on what. That makes sense. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. A lot of pressure. I know. Reason number three. Failure. Oh, my God. This might be. No, this is the one I struggle with most. I'm a person that likes to succeed. So take this to heart. Now, hear me out. I thought long and hard about this. Or something. I feel like source of that fear. Like, you define as. Let me take in for a second. Like, value success in numbers, patient from the world based on your work, audience, something like inspiration, happiness, etc. Fail and fall into it like depression or take the L and pushing forward by bouncing back 10 times harder. It's been done. In my case, my problem is whenever I try to control something, I have zero control of that stuff. The thing about me is I don't like to settle for it. I like to go above and beyond that. I like to put it, I just have a limited amount of time to do things 10 times harder. I want to make it better than the last. I'm trying to give it my all. It makes something perfect. I want each one to be the best thing I've ever seen in my life. No flaws. Outstanding execution. But simplest form. But then
Did you
I
bring
get
me
stuck on
anything?
something that's
New
so
lords?
daunting.
Last weekend's
Trying
crossword
to
puzzle?
visit the
Preferably not
puzzle in
already
a
filled
flawless
out
way.
this time.
I set myself to such a high standard, such a high expectation.
Hey,
I don't want to
Captain,
let my people
can
find
I get your
perfectionist.
temperature on
And I
something real
start
quick?
overthinking, and my hand starts to hurt. I start looking like Jimmy Neutron, and then I stay in the project.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Because whenever I step away from my work for a break, I come up with all sorts of ideas. So freaking after I see, because I'm a creative guy.
That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real
Get your
romantic
friendly
poem.
neighborhood baseball bat.
My chest hurt, kinda.
With y'all once again. I know this is regular yo, but dang.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in
somebody
physical
out there
stuff.
some form of passion.
Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it.
So I made
It's been a problem in the past. Folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't. They said I was cold.
I told y'all I was on the line. I was crazy. I witnessed. Oh, here we are. Backstory. Some would call it.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it.
No.
But I'm gonna change that. Right now.
From a different perspective.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking. Isabel. Who's Isabel?
Ow. On my perspective. Ow. I would get ass up and just.
They were close, Captain. Like more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
But I thought our friendship wasn't like.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Wherever can we? 9 times out of 10, I win. It was wrong. Oh, fighting. Like y'all ever been? Don't get along with certain friends that group presence turn you into a butterfly, like their presence only.
Destination reached. Scylla.
One without camp. I thought we were. I think I hated the camp. And I didn't want him to go down that road, but turns out the person I've ever seen in my life. No one's wanna be, which I thought was, in my opinion, for dangerous. It'll be and let me make this story. I've gained nothing. Some people are harder to. I'm gonna tell y'all about 30 crazy things I witnessed.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to. Just seems to happen around you, is all.
Loyal. At all times, try his best to go out that life.
Real space. Silent.
Yeah.
I thought I'd see the light.
Oh, I remember that like a language. Mind blowing. Like I had to replace the first letter word. I remember the time I walked, I was like, hey, chocolate chip. Say what? Chocolate chip. Could you mean some chocolate chip cookies? Oh, you mean some chocolate chip? Drive-through probably would have called business. I get a salad with okay. Instead of chicken salad with large cup. Anybody remember that guy John Gabbana? So the guy that had on a call. So he had started this trend where he would go into stores, jump over a counter, take something, run away. You know what? I would have ever thought somebody would have booked the job I worked at, especially on my shift. But they did. Saturday, oh, jumped over the counter, co-workers. I'm like if I don't go get it, once you get 18 said, Cam comes around the corner like, hey, bro, put me on your snap. And I agree. Like, they both flexing Snapchat. Boom. Talk about selfie. What? Let them do all of it. Try to stop him. No. I remember another time me and co-workers parked at the house. For all my enemies that have been here for, y'all remember this, bro? All of the probably that I'll remember. Girl from my past, story that I told a while back. There, the party is being ahead. Wall, front of side. Yeah, I was shocked myself. Like, look at me. I am playing from a pot house, narrow, simple, critical, disgusting. Brought into the operations. Cam had that harder pack. Stand like him, rap his songs loud during after work constantly, replicated all your like I made for this man Dirty Dan. Can't have a Dirty Dan without a pinhead. I don't know. But I heard 38 first time. It got me. Honestly, like to this day. And the sad thing about it is, so much that started to rap his songs out loud during after work constantly. Dan like him, somewhat replicated. However, J. Cole will always rapper of all time. Up on the back, Cole got me through a lot of hard. Hey, wait. Topic. I'm one of those of I don't care which genre. Rap music, rock, Japanese, some country, gospel, had it all. Kind of person genre like all right. Rapping on
as you wow, Allie. That's nice.
I stopped rocking with him and take him down. What I'm about to say, 20% co-worker of ours walks in, him something. Say, hey, come to the bathroom, have something to show us. Obviously, until you place with no camera, work, show you something ever good. Fine. I just always talking. Counter turns around. Out. AJ out. Now, mind you, this is my first time ever KJ. Like, hey, yo, put it through. Dumbest looks away to go get the other gun. KJ, first thing. I hit. I ain't never been so hostile towards somebody in life. Better. I have to wait. Possible. Hold this. Put them 35 feet up. Is that that? Not my home. That there. Right on his face. I ain't know pull the trigger or not, but all I know is I'm in a tight situation where I don't know what's gonna happen. So the only thing on my mind is kill or be hit. Talked about the phases.
Something you need?
From them, turn back. Find them. I stay. Look at myself. My mind. I gotta think. I gotta say, last thing, very tired. That's last week. That's the opportunity to be able to want to say thank you. Devontae Williams won. Dog. Thank you. Great. Amazing. People, I love you niggas, man. How dare amazing, great team give me the honor of your support. Don't hurt me. Okay. Thanks. All right. Welcome back to another episode of The Dumb and the Restless, starring your very own me. This story happened pretty recently. Still fresh on my mind. Might as well explain why I titled it the way I did. When I say bugs stole my car, that is no cap. Bugs stole my car. I don't need money, so let's hop to it. So I live in an apartment by myself right now, and pretty lit, you know, especially when I'm cooking up these videos, you know. And around April this year, after moving out of my post, I was saying, money, sure I was taking it or not life. I can finally walk around the house in my birthday suit, or I was not feeling like as loud as I was. You know, all that fine and dandy, pretty lit. But I gotta remind myself that the light bill is due 2 days. Oh, I missed rent. Gotta file my taxes. Insurance. How dare you? Tell you this. You're a kid watching this right now. Enjoy your childhood. Yes, I may be sometimes like a but bills old digger with no condo. I hate this. I see this out in the street, I won't take a slide on. Yeah, that's right. Our responsibilities now. For those responsibilities, make sure that the garbage is out or my house is a cat pit. Oh, like that. But one day during the first week of loading up some boxes, started taking out the party. This is a pretty hard task as the boxes in some way they have little to plus it's only
something
I don't
you need?
have anyone to open the door for me when I walk through. So I made a rule. I stuff other boxes that I broke down into one big box. I get to the door, big box with one arm while I open the door with another. Step outside, close the door, other arm down, box straight to the car. Good, but I'm walking back and forth from my door to my car, calling me right in somebody leaves. Oh, breathe. I live very back in my apartment. Fuck their dog something on the ground and don't pick it up, it will be there in less than a couple hours. If I were to step outside, down for 2, close my door and pick the box back up, it's going to follow never leave. So back this, I'm putting on the burner. My early morning workout was already, I wasn't even worried about the end. Over time, it got harder and harder to grip on the boxes, close the door at the time. Putting a box on the floor, against my door, very tempting. Eventually, gave in to the box, literally none of it. Now, this is what it apparently, when I gave into the temptation, at the last box, right? Looked out into the area. There wasn't any, but okay, I'm gonna just sit this box down. Seconds. I'm sure. Seconds, right? So I step outside, sit the box down, and immediately close my door because it was wide open. What I saw, that exact moment, closes my 2020 vision in 32K over 8 flat. I picked the box back up like so crazy. Sworn there were none. Literally, that's what my eyes told me at home. What about my things on? No. I've never drove back to my house so fast in my life. Bro, like, so you telling me that box still had running after I double checked? Instead of going to get smoothie, I should have went to the eye doctor. My vision, I went for like went 4 for 4. That short amount of time the box was in my car was just enough for the that was already on the box to scatter and bring more friends. So after that, bro, they had that whole pop. They were front, trying to clean out my car, everything, killing it, bills to get them out, all that helped a little bit, but still didn't get them out. They just kept coming back, pulled my car from me. I couldn't drive it. My car before this happened was my happy place where I could just chill in. But they turned it playground until I went to the store, bought some bug spray. But I should have did birthday happened. With that bug spray, after the 3rd week, rid of them bugs, I eat. Yep. Next to it went a little something like this. Y'all ever heard of a person, basically like a person begs for acceptance or approval? Now, I don't know about you, but I found out real quick how annoying this type of person can be. Couldn't get it go. One day, 5 more years of college, I was with him, hot boy summer type beat. On a mic, bulging muscle that I just worked a little. I get back to my dorm room, friend Jerry, that was my circle, my circle, something is like, yo, the homies chilling. Of course, I accept when he's one of the homies I actually do every night that finally I know but at campus. One night you might find me on the second floor. Other night you might find me with my friends from night chilling doing time. And another night you might find me outside playing the game. My core group high life doing God knows what. I was all over the place making I loved every second of it. My campus life was literally a later that night I pull up to facilities, one of the high class co-ed campus. Now this place was like paradise. Over the dorms I stayed in my first 2 games was crap. I learned the hard way. I got to college. Now usually I hang out with Jerry and he'd always have like friends with him. I really out there. But this time different because I looked through the glass. girl, not just a girl that I personally had some conversation.
Well,
But
I did not expect you back so
by
soon,
the way,
Captain.
I did some Colonel. I mean, one night I couldn't handle, like, have no problem with it. We're gonna call her. I get inside and off the dribble. There was a disturbance in the course. Something was very off about this. The way she reacted to everything was not normal. It's just trying to see every guy walking through. I do guy walking through. I mean, pick me. As soon as she really rock over my way, all of no reading in a very psychotic way. Shorty was acting strange, very much like there was something real loony about this too. Whole time in my head, I'm thinking, gotta be. I was about to flow, but however, person that chooses over chaos from so I decided to back her up out of my personal space, bottle up my irritants, and be nice to her. It's hard to have a regular conversation because it's clear internally going through it, which was a bad idea. That gave her exactly what she wanted. It created a misconception in her mind about my life. Nothing wrong with being nice to somebody, having a regular conversation, but trying to have a regular conversation, borderline psychopath that really has different intent, pretty much some mental stuff. That's like trying to have a regular conversation. Older, my hero, on anyone, especially if she likes you. So after putting me into gymnastics, start hitting me with all these random. I ain't even make this up. They all how she can basketball players like her, and that the guy coming up to her first, it just don't look like it. And that it hasn't been happening. Trying to shoot her shot first this time, but she doesn't know if they find her attractive. So I say to her, look, you're trying to take the first approach route, then oh no, not yourself. You can't expect to hit. Don't swing. I don't know about anybody else, but if I find somebody attractive, I'm gonna show it through my actions, or just tell them. Who is I said that? Oh, like,
Not gonna work. Something you need?
I don't know about my boy, but in my eyes, Quinn was a 55 overall Hall of Fame play clean and no badges. Her and Big Mom from One Piece had a little something in common. And I'll be the first person to tell you I was not attracted to Shorty.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long-term data are not required every time the captain
but I
leaves
really
the
wanted
ship?
to say I'm glad I didn't because I had a very fine mouth back then. Still do, working on it, but it's nice. It is to society time.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Honestly, nice. Not brutally honest, but honestly. I remember what my dad told me. On the other side of what you do. So I they're off with a light. Not ugly, but I just don't find you Shorty.
You see we had a
like what you getting mad for? What the females have told me the exact same thing. I ain't obligated to like you from the way you. I can tell you was fiction already. It's bad. Every emotion after that towards me from her was very petty and malicious. Doing everything in her power to make me like straight off. But everything she threw at me countered with no reaction. She's crying the whole time. I was just. So I walk up to couches, tried my best.
Keep hanging around, and I'll begin to think you're here for me.
3 minutes
What
later,
can I do for you?
I knew that was always in the same room. Walks in the lobby.
Oh my. I suppose the man finally found himself in a spot he couldn't weasel out of. What a shame. I should be lamenting the mechanicals, but, well, I'll miss him. I'll leave it at that. Thank you for bringing me the news.
Place that leads dorm rooms to live in. So at first I'm thinking like, problem.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me.
Oh, never mind.
What can I do for you?
He actually does look stressed out about something.
You have yourself a day.
That don't mean I can't be the reliever, you know what I'm saying? Grabs my hand, walk over to the stairway. What? nonsense. Not stop running around. Her enemy was through the roof. Like, let me be great. Woman already made mind what thought was about to happen. Might have been right, but I don't even know yet. Messing up my possible happy therapy session. I was trying to give her signals like, yo.
How does this work? On the table.
It got so chaotic to the point where I could just.
What'll it be?
Like he was looking at each other like, off the rip, Drea was not having it. Like, you know what, Mello? Go on ahead. Must be very.
Okay, so
we'll talk later.
What are we drinking? You're the expert.
And leave
oh,
the
and
room.
Don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
What's so important? That one. Well, you might have him all. Are you kidding? Watch my video. Probably watch all of this. Other day, uploaded a video confessing something else. And at the end of the video, he challenged other animators and influencers like Alex Clark and James. Well, Adonde, my brother, who are not going to leave.
Well, that's fruit and such, right?
Out of this because
okay, fine it is.
So for
bottoms up.
I'll tell you about three. Number one, a couple weeks ago, as I'm fresh off of dominating
kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good?
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce.
Met him in high school. Met him in college. Now, keep in mind, I played type of Smash game Brawl. So at the time, I was mechanics and control.
I mean, just
but
Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
I was confident that when playing Smash Bros. After 9 years,
well, she talked about another girl, right?
Great values.
Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What's the worst thing? I got him. Don't got him. Come over here. Alright. Stop it. Give me that shit. I got a whole respect.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
Bye-bye. This is literally our commentary. I need to record it. Bro, I was getting my 8.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really. Oh my goodness. And I told you?
Which is something I should have known because I played Brawl.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad. Lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
I found trump card.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more.
I still haven't.
I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
I haven't final boss yet. I'll update them. Speaking of L's, moving on to the next. Number 2, right before back when I was in college.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I'm losing.
So,
hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain.
Now, at that point,
I want to talk to Junlei all the time.
Anymore. I do not care
even
about
silly things, but
I do not.
I'm so scared.
I don't. So why did I accept the challenge? Honestly,
everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel?
Back in high school, I was a great player. I stopped playing basketball my senior high school.
She gets bored of me.
After college, when I stopped caring about working. This L happened when I was 20 years old. I am 20 right now. 2 years prior to this L, I have not picked up the first basketball. On top of that,
there's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's, well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
I like inner rule. What's my ego did? Same mindset. I'm literally better than you. Not in shape. What is wrong with me? Not better than you. What part of not in shape you not understand? Don't get drunk. Like you're stop. Stop it.
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Fanboy. I'm sorry. Great. It's gonna shut the hell up. Hang on. I'm over here studying. So we get down to the court, and I know I'm out of shape. I know I don't got any more actually try to play.
Huh.
I know if I
I've
do
never thought of it that way.
my legs probably go.
I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for.
Drive in.
She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking.
So I get the ball.
Be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous.
And this dude had me doing couple out there for 2 hits. I lost, so I had to get my ankle. Thought I could reach. One out of shape, no motivation, but it was clear that I needed my gladiator. And
I suppose so, but
after that L, I started working.
I want to be my best self.
I'm trying to get my gladiator body back.
A good person worth caring for.
4 years ago, I used to be.
Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just wow. So much to think about.
I was around at 1,000 subscribers at the time. We still alive, and I used to like this girl.
I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Postcard in. Girl, bad. Could have caught more than could have caught these. One problem during some conversations that we had, don't date friends, doesn't want to ruin friendship. If I ever liked her, ever talk to me. So I kept my little person secret.
All right.
Longest time.
There's no need to strip your screws over. Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Anybody that
I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean,
that's just
probably.
Like, why waste?
Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
But I thought maybe we were somewhat close. So I thought after we done killing in my 2 hours, I asked front yard. I mustered up the courage. Looks at me with a blanket face. I ever turns around, walks down back to her house. Didn't even say a word. Never looked back. And I didn't see her for 4 years. No BS. Serious. So see we in real life. Like, dang, bruh, if I'm ugly, just say it. 4 years, 100 cases of blame. Or getting back in the all right. Love y'all. Next week. Bye. Ooh, island. Somebody come get the bear.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Say arise, the English, motherfucker, do you figure? Like, relax. Just poking the bear for fun. Sanjay Wu ain't no PS2. If I felt like playing games, I'd pick up the controller. What? Nothing. Anywho, I just say, bring up from the dead like the Undertaker. Yes, I'll take that.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Right. Come off the ball.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Damn right.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Strange wishes, I great reality. Packed up. Packed up. Like you left again? What it tastes? Oh, it's actually pretty nice. Kind of tastes like dragon. Fish Ron, get out the ball. Wow, hair grew out. Out my hair. Right. Still the same Fish Ron. Magical dragon that don't know how to. Dude, why you got on a outfit in the trail? Dragon turned 7,000 years. Dragon century of our little kids. Time moving different out from. Instant. Added. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Make me more attractive. Monte, I'm a magic dragon, not a miracle. Got a better shot at wishing for a new fight than whatever. Call my face. No, you. I'll tell you what though. I might be after if you grab something. Grab what? Why you look? I've been to prison. I'm like, push Ron, get out the balls, bro. Golly, I tell you, my brother can't. What are you? Push Ron, it's long.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Brother can't. Go. What? I'm gonna do for you. Well, I might tell you, I don't even have any clothes on. What? Naruto got his little fast forward. Sakura playing that healing opera. Tell you why? Oh, oh God! I need. If only there was a certain medical ninja that's got pink or one daughter in a daddy who's barely ever home to kill my lower. Okay, gonna be the lower. Word too. Oh. Won't tell Sasuke I'm sorry now. Hey, Ram. Come on. It's just an adventure. Hey, Bruce! What up, man? I know you like that. Stop doing it. Where's Ice Spice? Is she spilling you? Dante, what the? Bruce, we've been over this. Put them down so don't have that authority. That fact, watch you eviscerate these psychotic criminals, throw them into Arkham Asylum, and they get right back out. This is why Gotham ain't free. Red Hood and Damian ain't afraid to kill a necessary. So why? It isn't our job to take them out. It's the law. Hello. That man wasn't innocent, Mr. Wayne. He killed 30 million yesterday and crashed into a vintage basketball game. Oh. Bruce, he broke into your house and roasted your dog in your backyard. How did he have to defend it? I have the authority to hit me first. Now I feel threatened my life. That's called self-defense. You know I got ears. Why have to? You do realize why you're trying to shoot my lung. Joker can pop out at it, right? When don't work the first time, what makes you think it's gonna work the second time? That's why I brought two. So, it's a leader. Guns on. Bullets clearly don't work, Red Hood. I brought bigger bullets. What's that? Red Hood, your guns will never be a problem. Get a solution. Right, honey. Grown straight from Planet Bopper, according to Corinth Tower, Devontae's slanging on them streets. We got all strands of. I mean, what you need? We got that donkey neck, puppy bowl, that top like took, and we got that young. That's the most popular one. Have you out? My God. 100 a T. Tommy graveyard tax. That discount. Discount these nuts. 100 a T. Take it or leave. You really want to go to us, stupid ass boy? What they gonna do to us? Hey, whoa, whoa. Are you dumb? Whoa. This guy definitely rides the short bus. All right, now what you got? I ain't know it was that type of training. Ain't you a little too old to be freaky? Not like that, you hard energy. Don't take them off until you're able to withstand all my energy I'm about to transfer to your body. Or energy. Look, Grandma, I am built alternative. You can handle all that what Urameshi thought. He can handle all this in guy. Oh, hey. Half the popcorn here. He no more. The hard. Wait, what? Give me more. Okay. Well, guess he for all this. Makes me wonder, what else we can do? Man, is you coming with me to fight on the fire lord? Nah, we talking on that? Oh, we gotta put him in the dirt though. Oh, can you hear yourself right now? This man stood over Gyatsu's dead body and recited dark lyrics. Tell myself, and so what? He's gonna be alive right now. They gas him up. Man, the forecast for the day is funny when it says that he can. Whether it works, I'ma grab him by his dirty ass, cut it off, put it on my whoa. Man, Avatar ain't told me, but Avatar Yoshi told me step on something. Well, I'm stepping on something. I don't think we step on anything except for our significant. He stood over somebody you love's dead body and recited dark lyrics. But you fucking on. And have some. Oh, Devontae, you mine, bro. I'm a here. I'ma have monkey friend. Friend, what you want, a banana or something? You want to get excited? I don't mind monkey parts. Oh, somebody's a tough guy now. Whole timeline got distracted. I don't mind that list. Devontae, you ever had fried hedgehog? Grilled monkey. You're 3 foot tall. Your dad's 3 foot tall. Out here. Out. Oh, what? 10. Y'all are 10. Brother. Both of y'all are time travelers from Detroit. You trying to fix it. Both of y'all lost somebody cool. Both of y'all have super. Both of y'all have a. The list goes on. Like my son. What the? Yo, Devontae, let me ask you a question. Yeah, what up? If the only way to save the world, look at you. Would you do that? But it's to save the world. Want to be a hero? A villain? But the world's gonna hate you. Let him. I mean, my face lips looking real goofy, bro. Oh, really? Which ones? Dead ones. My brain can't. Elaborate, please. You heard me. I'm gonna kiss you, right? What? No. Wrong answer. Oh. So, homeboy, choose one and we gotta go. Save a baby from falling off a cliff or excess simmer.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Modern world. That's what I'm talking about. You don't never. Why you always want problems? Problems. I am the problem. Oh.
They call themselves attorneys of California. Not from funded by Downtown LA Law Group. Criminal investigation for alleged $4 billion largest U.S. history. Attorneys make local taxpayers. Stop the bill. Fight back at California.com.
ID project. Upgrade. Pricing. Power.
Blah, blah, blah. The AI app builder that turns reality. Let's describe yours. Watch it from the light. From small side projects, consumer apps, platforms that want to change something so lovable. How would you ready? Publish.
What happened was, Pop out window. Yeah, that was I was down, the ring's off. Wow. I can't you run my block again? I was like a since they fall in, my white opponents can fight with their fists. So why I gotta But Sensei, no. Artists come from long lineups. Now, your time to honor your bloodline. Do not dishonor your family. I don't think. Was it fair in Montgomery? Was it fair for your ancestors? Whose back is still up there? That man from the Bronx? Bobby Smurda. What kind of new life is fair?
Wrap mask and painted eyes, right here.
Sir, please, I need your help.
Stop racing or learn the Racine. And stop calling you our baby or old cricket. Hey, looks like your mind. Yes, but the nine-tailed fox inside you too, huh? Hey, yo, off. Out. Wow. That been for a whole year. Alex. Yep. It's the most. That's the I like. Alex. You. Hope y'all get for this. I've been saving this. Burn down our door. Now, it's
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Maybe they're still alive.
I smell blood!
Motherfucker, what is? Why you spam calling me, bro? What's going on? No. No, I don't work today. What? Damn. Okay, I just took off one of my. I just took off one of my AirPods.
JR finally agreed to play some games.
When? When did he agree? Did he even?
2:30.
Did he even pick up the phone call?
We were texting. I texted him and I said, I'm gonna be home at 2:30. You trying to game? He said, yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Sure. I'm playing the Outer Worlds right now. I'm having fun. Just
I'm
what
on
it
my
called?
way home. I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes, so you better finish up whatever you got going.
What game you say you playing?
I don't know. We can play whatever. We should start with Rivals though.
Yeah. Alright. I'm streaming Outer Worlds right now. I've been streaming it for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours.
Your viewers are tired. Give them a break.
Yeah, I feel like this is more like this isn't really a good content for them. But since John is gonna be up, this what they call content is gonna be nice. We can go crazy. As soon as I use Discord. Oh shit.
Watching?
I'm watching someone's YouTube. Oh my god, bro.
Both of the phones back in FaceTime. Whatever.
What?
John said his phone's broken, that's why he didn't answer the FaceTime.
Lies. Actually, his phone has actually had problems for a while though.
I'm gonna give you the option. I just want to follow you. Oh. Are you trying to kill me? You know you asked. Got nothing else. Those walls. You changed. Are you looking like a? What you take my life? I'm no altercation or wrong session. I'll let you.
call you back. Maybe.
Yeah, okay, I need to make coffee for myself and food.
Goodbye.
Alright, peace out.